I'm Mari Cartel, Lifescript.com, and this is your Hollywood Health Report. Today we chat with performing powerhouse Kristin Chenoweth, and I'll bet you didn't know she has asthma. Kristin, who you probably know best for her starring role as Glenda in Wicked and April Rhodes on Glee, is now coming forward about her struggles with asthma. She joins us via satellite today to highlight her story. I know you're teeny tiny, but I would have never thought with that big voice of yours that you have asthma.
No, in fact, Mari, I have hardly even talked about it because I thought, those people who are my fans know, like, I have a neck issue and an inner ear thing, and I thought, oh, what else do you have, Kristin? Like, really, you're going to talk about your asthma? But I've come to understand just how important it is to speak about it. I got diagnosed 10 years ago. I couldn't breathe. I was constantly sick, and the doctor told me I had asthma, and I said, no, I don't. I'm a singer. I can't have asthma. And he said, you have asthma? I said, I don't have it, because I always associated it with like a child thing. But the truth is it's serious, and when the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America came to me and asked me to help them get their new message out, I thought, you know, you really should, because if people know that someone in the entertainment industry who has to use their body and their voice has it and how they deal with it, maybe they can relate and understand that they can do it, they can deal with it too.
What actually prompted you to see a physician to actually find out what was going on?
Well, it was when I would get sick, and then I ended up getting walking pneumonia. And of course that's serious, and I couldn't kick it, but I mean for months this cough went on and wheezing. And I had a rash, and I was like, what the heck? And my mom goes, if you don't go to the doctor, I'm flying into California, and I'm taking you myself. So I went, and that's how I found out. And I thought, I just don't have that. But then I was like, well, I do struggle sometimes getting my breath. Well, I do sometimes not be able to get my air. And well, I do sometimes get like rash. Well, I do. And so, of course, I had it. And what I came to understand is how important the rescue inhaler is. And I have it with a dose counter on it that helps keep track of my remaining doses, and that's really our message, which is know your count. If you reach for your medication and you don't have the count on there and it's empty, it can be fatal. So the message is just know your count, and if you don't have medication that has the counter on it, tell your pharmacist that's what you want. A lot of kids have it, but a lot of adults have adult onset asthma, which is what I did.
Were there some warning signs? Did you have allergies as a kid, or allergies that were seasonal?
But mine always had a tendency to go to the chest. And I'm like, why am I always getting bronchitis? I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you that it would happen around that. It would happen around season changes. It happens around that. It happens when I fly a lot and don't get my rest. It's a simple thing. If you don't take care of your body, it's going to talk to you, and you need to listen. And for a long time, I didn't listen. And I had asthma and didn't know it. So if people are struggling with something they don't understand, just go, whether it's asthma or not, go get your body checked out. The worst thing the doctor can say is, you're fine.
Are you on some sort of program that actually prevents asthma attacks?
Regimented to keep the asthma at bay. I would say I use my regular inhaler on an average of 3 or 4 times a week. Lately, I just got bronchitis and strep throat, and I had to change my inhaler, or have an additional inhaler with a steroid. So, you know, it sort of switches when I get sick. I have to take care of it. I think that one of the things that I've been doing, especially as I get into my 40s, is keeping heart healthy. I am a singer, so the breathing and the air is key to what I do. Keeping this core strong and keeping heart healthy is only going to help our breath support.
The singing, to me, would actually increase your lung capacity.
I think that if I weren't a singer, I would be in much worse shape with feeling, you know, it come on and having it a lot, being more aware of it, to be honest with you. I have to stay in shape with my diaphragm and breathing and my body. I have to. I have no choice. That's what I do for a living. I think that anybody who sings, to have asthma on top of that, it's like, really, I got to have that? But the truth of the matter is, it has helped the asthma because I stay in shape. So if you're an asthmatic, whether you like to sing or not, keep that cardio going. It's only going to help get you stronger. It's like, think of it like a muscle. If you work it out, it's going to get strong.
What were your feelings when you were first diagnosed with asthma? Were you frightened? What was going through your head?
I was scared because I am an entertainer, and I thought, I don't want to have this. And I asked the question of why me? How come me? And my mom said, why not you? You're just like everyone else, no different or special. This is what you've been handed, and so now you're going to figure out how to deal with it. And that is a head-on way to deal with anything that we get. And with asthma in particular, if you have your rescue inhaler with you and you know what your count is, you're going to be fine.
Well, I want to thank you for taking time out with me, Kristin. This has been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Terrific information from Kristin Chenoweth. This has been your Hollywood Health Report from Lifescript.com. I'm Mari Cartel.